raised in Athens, Greece, with an aristocratic and distinguished family. As a young adult, he was introduced to Socrates, who soon became his teacher and sparked his interest in philosophy. In both life and death, Socrates had a profound effect on him. Shook by his death, Plato wandered the Mediterranean, influencing those he met with his ideas and learning more throughout his adventures. Eventually, he settled back down home in Athens, where he created the Academy. A precursor to modern-day universities, the Academy was a place where people, both male and female, could come to learn and complete research. He spent the rest of his life teaching, writing, and developing his theories until he passed away from natural causes. So Plato believed that reality was broken up into two parts, ideas or forms and phenomena, and he thought that forms were permanent, ultimate, real, and only available through thought, while phenomena were available through senses. He did not believe in the empirical world and considered it an illusion or even a manifestation of imperfect phenomena. In his reminiscence theory, he believed that the soul has occupied many different bodies throughout its existence, and knowledge gained in past lives is stored there. So it's a similar idea to reincarnation, and it would mean that all knowledge is innate, and the only way to access it is through self-analysis. And then in his tripartite theory, Plato believed that there were three parts of the soul: appetitive, spirited, and rational, which corresponded to three parts of society. So the appetitive part of the soul functioned to produce and seek pleasure or gratification. So that could mean sexual gratification, greed, indulgence, basic necessities, so things that would land on Maslow's hierarchy. And then this represented commoners in the parts of society. Then the spirited part symbolizes the heart and its traits like courage, honor, and overcoming hard challenges. So that represented the military class of society. And the rational represents wisdom and the mind, including like analyzation and deduction. And so that was representative of the ruling class in the society. And he believed that the key to being like morally good was finding a balance between the three parts of the soul. Now, over the years, many scholars have used Plato's notions to draw conclusions about human nature. Freud's notions about the personality being dependent on the id, ego, and superego are very similar to Plato's three aspects of the psyche. Plato also made early contributions to motivational psychology with his delineation of drive characteristics of the psyche, that drives have a striving toward attainment of a goal and an affected coloring of pleasure and pain. So Carl Jung's notions about the libido and like Maslow's hierarchy, they seem to stem from like early drive theories of Plato. And then in the psychology of emotion and social psychology, psychologists have studied and outlined the different forms of love from like his Platonic love theory. And then overall, the works of Plato have influenced psychology immensely by initiating ideas that people want to explore further, or just providing essential baselines about like human nature, the psyche, or motivation. So all of the work that Plato did was very important, and it's definitely influenced psychology a lot.